sweet souls. How are you? It's your forest fairy here. Nice to see you again. You know what it's time for? It's time for the Panda Perspective. The Panda's perspective is... The Panda Perspective is a sweet, one of my sweetest decks, and a sweet energy. When I am feeling or get an overwhelming sense of doubt, of real fear, of hopelessness, I always reach for the Panda deck and take a look at the Panda Perspective. It's a way to transmute negative energies into positive energies. So, come along. Let's take a look at what's going on through the eyes of the pandas, and take a look at the Panda Perspective. So, the moon. Right off the bat, the moon. And the energy that's crossing that is strength. So, take a look at this one. 9 of Cups. Look at this. Now, the moon is what you cannot see. It's a little bit of mystery, an illusion, maybe even delusional. But it's what you cannot see. And it's not necessarily a bad energy, because in this deck, this is dreams. Do you see how he's got his nightcap on? Dreams are how we, whether we know it or not, connect to our subconscious. Do you have conversations in your dreams? And those conversations, are they with different aspects of your subconscious? Are you entering into a different realm, into a different dimension? And the conversations that you have with the characters in your dreams, are they characters from different worlds, different dimensions, different realms? I don't know. But the energy that crosses this is this beautiful strength, big Leo energy. This is optimism. This is honesty, integrity. This is love. Leo energy is also fun. I mean, it's really seeing, and maybe through your dreams, seeing your own shine. Now, the 9 of Cups is what your higher self is saying. Your higher self is saying the more love you put out, the more love is going to come at you. So, the focus and foundation is transformation. Beautiful. And in the past is the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is an energy of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this queen, she knows her value. She knows how to shine. She is charismatic. She's warm. She's fun. She's adventurous. She also knows how to bring out those energies with people around her. How to make you see your shine. She is genuine in her compliments. At the same time, she'll give you a good, this is how you can improve, without really meaning to hurt or harm you. Sometimes she can, but she doesn't mean to. There is no ill will. She really wants everyone to experience what she experiences, which is love, success, and shine. So, in the future, I love this 7 of Swords. Look at this guy. This guy is a pirate. This very much reminds me, this is Aquarius energy to me. This guy knows. This guy knows. Look at him. He's got every sword. These are plans. This is strategy. This is going against the grain. This is rebellion. This is pirate energy. And this is Panda Pirate. So it's kind of the Jack Sparrow energy. This is the Jack Sparrow card. Funny that I think Depp is a Gemini. This is Aquarius energy, but again, it's that air energy of thoughts becoming, as he is indicating, thoughts becoming dreams. What makes you a pirate is what this panda's asking you. How you see yourself. This is beautiful energy. This is Six of Cups. This is, for a lot of you, really having a soul connection with your pets, for some of you. This is also recognizing and seeing soulmate connections with others. And instantly, oh, that card wanted to come out. This is how other people see you. I gotta turn it around. The Knight of Cups. So when it came out reversed, I don't want to keep it reversed because this is the Panda perspective, but when it does, I will read it. And that is that other people see you as you, sweet soul, not seeing your own creativity, not giving yourself enough credit for what your talents are, for who you creatively are, what you bring to the world. You're not seeing it, and that's how other people see you. So for those of you who are watching this, if you know someone, a friend, a family, a sibling, a spouse, a coworker that doesn't see their immense talent, I want you to present, as a Knight of Cups does, this romantic, loving energy of creativity, of you can do this. Why don't you go to the local, pub and play your guitar, or write your poetry, put it on social media, whether it be Instagram or whatever. One of the really fine, and I purchased his books first. He's Canadian. His name is Atticus. I didn't even know he started on Instagram because I don't have Instagram. So I bought his books first of short form poetry, and I absolutely love his books. And he was an Instagram poet. There's apparently quite a few of them out there. So I want you to, and even if you don't know these people, let's say you follow them or you give them a like or whatever it is, I don't even know, support them. And that is so they can see, because as the card came out, they do not see their own, oh, shine, I see, okay. So let's, like the Queen of Wands, give everyone some support, some love, some encouragement to really shine. Okay. Hope and or fear is justice. Now look at this justice card. I'm going to keep it up in the corner a little bit longer so you can, while I talk about it, so you can see that this justice card is about, when I look at this, I really see someone who's got it all, who has abundance, who has courage. But the integrity isn't there because they're kicking someone down when they are living maybe a mundane or a gray life. The color gray versus all the colors on the other side, right? So these are people who really kick you when you're down. That's not justice, is it? So it's really living a life of integrity. I also see that with the sword up, that's their truth, and they know it, and that's great. But you don't need to throw it in other people's faces, kick them in their face if they don't agree with your beliefs, with what you perceive as truth. So this is a hope and or fear. So I see it as a fear that you're worried that people will not understand or see what your talents. Maybe this is why the Knight of Cups came out in the reverse. And that's because people that pretend, and again, I go back to Instagram because there's a lot of pretending on Instagram, pretending that their lives are great and everything's beautiful and rainbows and unicorns. And I don't know because I really don't go on it. But with this Knight coming out in the reverse, it really shows to me that you are worried, you're fearful that your creativity is not going to be celebrated, recognized, it's going to be ignored, you're going to get kicked in the face. I really, we'll see when we clarify that Justice card. I really want you to believe. That's all I'm going to say on that until we get some clarifiers. And the potential outcome. Oh, it's the additional card, the Imagination Station. This is beautiful. I love this card. I really do. And before I got this deck with my children, I used to say, only because I love rhymes and I also love alliterations. Thus the Panda Perspective, right? The Imagination Station is what we tap into. This is, as Carl Jung describes, as active imagination. And this is where, especially with children, I did this as a stay-at-home mom for years. What if we could do this? Let's do that. Let's do this and that. Imagine this. What do you think as we digging up gardens and we come across a worm? Do you think we need to put him in a different spot? He'll dry out up here. Let's put him. Let's see how quickly he dives into the soil. I wonder if he what he eats. Does he have a mouth? Like, again, Imagination Station, right? And the Knight of Wands, taking action with that Imagination Station. Beautiful. I love that card. Let's see, and it really does speak to the moon. Your imagination, both in the dream world and in the world of the awake, the active imagination. So, let's clarify the moon for my sweet souls out there. Let's go a little bit deeper and just see why the moon has shown up as the first card. Your Ace of Swords. Truth. Oh, and clarity. Clarity when it comes to things that might be a little vague. Do you see how the color here is the same as that of his nightcap? You might have clarity through your dreams. Start writing them down. Yes. Of what wand? That is your fire. I believe it is your soul's purpose, that Ace of Wands. It's brand new beginnings. Oh, of making your dreams come true. Oh, sweet souls, this is beautiful. There's the Knight right there. That which you might not see. And the Page of Pentacles. You're learning to see. You're learning about your... To see, when I say that, I really do refer to Sagittarius, which is the Knight of Wands. But you're also learning, because the pages are student cards for me, you're learning how to bring your dreams into that practical application, that practicality, the steps that you have to take to not only learn, but to master whatever it is that your soul's purpose is. It could be a skill, it could be a talent, whatever it is, you're learning. The Four of Swords, when you're under this, and this is the focus and foundation of leaving old belief systems, old programming behind, take time. There's that sword of truth, which is right there. Take time for yourself to rest, to meditate, to rest your mind. Yes, because your mind is riddled. Your mind is riddled. Yeah, that's what your focus is right now. So I'm wondering, have you turned your back, or is your focus and foundation on this Eight of Swords? On, because there's two sets of swords here. And they said, no, put the the 4 underneath the Ace, and that you're learning. You're learning your truth. You're learning how to clarify. You're learning to see clearly what it is you are to do moving forward, and that is to clear, meditate, and clear your mind. Okay. The Queen of Wands. She's sitting on that success. She's loving it. Look how she's leaning back and going, oh yeah, I know exactly how successful I am. And this is also recognition, admiration from others. There was a tough decision. Okay, they're telling me, but this by the wands. So maybe you're focusing, in the past, you focused in on, oh, I see, you focused in on your success, on the admiration of others, and you had a tough decision to really see your own truth and not to do things that which others said would give you success. And this is the death of the old belief system. It's probably why I mentioned Instagram, because there's a lot of fake on there. And I really don't know much about it, but I hear about it. And it's the ending of that, because it's riddling your mind. It is really keeping you, I have to be what others see me to be, the beauty, the this, the that, the next. Okay, I get it. The 7 of Swords, your pirate. Ooh, your ideas being planted, practical application, as we said. And learning, again, there's that single sword, learning what it is that's your star, that's going to, I'm hearing it, make you a star for some of you. And this is strategic. This is very strategic. Going against the grain with your sword of truth that's going to bring you both healing and hope. Hope to humanity. It's very Aquarius, this one right here. The wheel is turning in your favor as we move into the age of Aquarius. And you're focusing in not on disappointment, but on the soul connections. As we said, that you recognize, that you see. Now the Knight of Cups, how other people see you, is very talented. Yes, I see this Aquarius energy. You could be, wherever Aquarius is in your chart, you could have very strong Aquarius placements. This Knight of Cups is, again, when it came out reverse, you don't see, you're not yet seeing clearly, but the King does. So clarifying this, and do you see that red you're holding, that it's a root chakra color. It's your foundation. And the foundation is that of truth, of clarity, of logic, and taking logical steps and being strategic. This is very Aquarius to me. And taking the steps, the actions, as he's climbing with that butterfly, which comes from this transformation. Now this Justice card, 6 of Swords, moving away. I'm going to put it here. Detaching. No, they want me to put it here. You are detaching and taking actions, detaching from those that have not believed, that have kicked you in the face, that have told you can't. And you've gone deep within yourself to also really look at yourself, at your star. Again, keeping this within the Aquarius. This is the Aquarius star right here in that hermit lantern that's lighting your way. Now, the detachment it takes to move away from what everyone else is doing, how everyone else sort of like will blame others for, well, I didn't get that done because of so-and-so. Well, I didn't do that because. That's, you're moving away from that and more into the way of pirate. You're going against the grain. You're going against the easy way, or the way that everyone else is going. Into your own imagination station, learning about that, yes. And this is leadership, the King of Wands. And the ending of. Interesting. Moving away, and this really does go along with This Six of Swords, moving away from those that do not treat you nicely. You have no time. You've detached from the hurt feelings. You've detached from all the people that have stolen, whether it be intellectual property, ideas, time. For a lot of you, big, huge corporate employers have stolen your time, have not paid you for it. There's a lot of that going on as well. And you're really learning with this Page of Swords, how to dive into that imagination station and lead yourself, taking the actions with the Knight of Wands and lead yourself into this pirate mode. That's what I'm hearing. And taking a look at things from a different perspective. With this Hangman, you might have felt hung, but you're leaving that. You're leaving that, and you're taking a look at things from a different perspective and taking action to your happiness. To your happiness. And with kindness, you receive kindness. And that is the Panda perspective. I hope you see what the pandas want you to see. And that is from their perspective. I hope that's what I see for you, sweet souls. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fae. Bye for now.